talking today. So, hey, hello, and welcome to Miss Enjoy's Tarot. I am Miss Enjoy, and this is hi to my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your soulmate connection reading for March. So, the way that this reading works is you're going to focus on whoever it is that you feel a very strong soulmate connection to. It doesn't matter if you want to call it a twin flame or whatever, however you want to label it, just a regular soulmate, whatever. Long as you feel as though this person, you have a very strong soulmate connection to and with this person or individual. Okay? Okay, so now that being said, it also does not matter if you are in union with this person or not. That means it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or connection or even speaking to this individual. It is going to speak to the energy between you and whoever you feel is your soulmate, wherever they are, whatever they're doing, and whatever is going on. And we're going to get into what's going on. So the first thing I do is pull a Lisa Frank Major Arcana card to speak to the overall energy and or situation of the relationship. And hey, I'm working. I'm just started the chat. I'm gonna call you back when I get done with this one. It'll be about 30 minutes. All right. Okay, so that being said, hi Zara, how you doing? I am going to use one Lisa Frank Major Arcana card to get into the overall energy or situation of the relationship, and then I'm going to get into the masculine and feminine energies to see how each of you feel about the relationship and or situation and each other. So just because I say in masculine or the energies are masculine and feminine, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, whether we are male or female. So those terms are gender neutral and gender are not gender specific. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it's a he or a she. You're going to take whichever role or energy you feel applies to where and what and who within your situation or connection. And everyone is welcome here. So this applies to everybody. Like I said, these roles are not gender specific or gender neutral. So, or they are gender neutral. So take it how it resonates. Apply it how you need to apply it within your life. Love is love as long as you're loving on somebody. Give me 1 second. Hold on. No doubt this is Gemini energy. Okay. All right. Just had to grab something. Okay, so thank you for your patience. My Geminis, you were the first sign that I am doing this evening. So thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. And the 777. Oh my goodness. What made you put 777? I had just had a read where I was told that I would know if and when I had met the right person for me because I would start seeing 777s. Okay, so you're the first read that I'm doing tonight, Gemini. So let me go ahead and call upon and invoke spirit. Spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardians and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message. What's happening with my sage? For all of those who come seeking wisdom and knowledge of us this evening, only the spirits that mean us the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please protect us from evil and negativity, guide us toward love and light, healing, prosperity, abundance, and clarity. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And once again, Zara, thank you for that super chat. She said, oh, thank you. She said, I deserve better. I do. Thank you. Relationship-wise and YouTube-wise. They do not circulate my content worth a damn. And I maybe it's because I fuss about it openly, or the 30% they snatch from us as creators that I don't think is accurate. So, so thank you, Zara, very much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Okay, so now let's go. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these energies. I am also, in addition to the tarot cards, I am using the Manifest Soulmates Oracle deck to lead with. And then after I have pulled your cards, discussed your situation, given adequate and worthy advice, I will pull a Journey of Love Oracle card. And I love that song too. I love that song. And that was on the Charlie's Angels soundtrack, and I love that movie. All right, so I'm all cocoa buttered up. Let's go ahead and get into your energies. We're gonna ask Spirit for a positive and accurate insight into the Gemini soulmate connection energy for March. And I am pulling I'm sorry, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also need to thank you for being here and ask you to please click like, subscribe, join, and share. That will be greatly appreciated. Once again, reminding you that this is your soulmate connection reading for March. I am pulling your Manifest Soulmate Oracle card. Let me give it one more shuffle. And then we're going to get it. And we have, life is tough, but so are you. And yes, Gemini, life is indeed tough. Did I just get a paper cut, or did it just hurt? I think it just hurt. But so are you. All the Geminis I know, because, honey, I don't know very many of you on a personal level. But I'll tell you, I had one story time while I'm shuffling. I had one friend that was a Gemini. She was a coworker. And basically what she did was, our company is like all over the United States, the company that I used to work for. And it's very easy to transfer to elsewhere within the company. You just find that job in that place you want to go, apply for that job. If they interview you and they hire you, they communicate with the current place and they move your stuff, and it's a done deal. No one has to agree to it or approve it. They don't have that type of policy. So you can just go, which is how I got here from Houston, Texas. I'm in North Carolina, and I transferred to a job within the company here, and that helped me until I decided I was going rogue and doing this. So she caught her man cheating. She gave it a valiant try. She asked him about it. He lied, point blank, bold face. And she said, okay, that's fine. I believe you. I love you. And she went on like everything was all good. She was originally from Louisiana. We were in Houston, Texas at the time. She was from Shreveport, the way they say it. It's Shreveport has it spelled, but they say Shreveport. She was from Shreveport, Louisiana, and she went home for the summer to visit. It was right really close to the time for school, kids to get out of school. So she goes, you're from New Orleans, I see. So she goes home to Shreveport. She goes to Shreveport for the summer, grabs her 3 kids. She had 3 damn kids with this dude. They had been together for years. She was tired. So she goes home. She finds a job within the company in her hometown. Her uncle owns multiple rental properties. She locks down a house. She comes back to Houston. She said, girl, they're working on my paperwork. I got a house and a job. I am ready. She went on to her transfer date, which was in about 3 weeks, when our location was ready for her to go, and she was ready to go start the other job. It was summertime. She had already left the kids down there. That was the reason for the trip in the first place. She left the kids with her mama for the summer. So the kids were already there. So she withdraws the children. The children had been withdrawn from school on the last day. She already knew. Now, this is a Gemini. This is how y'all move. So I know you. She went home. So she booked a mover. The house that her uncle had for her was ready and cheap. It was like $550 a month for 3 bedrooms. And so she went home, and he went to work one morning. She was already done working with us. It was her last day. We had said our goodbyes and threw her goodbye party, exchanged information and all that. We still stay in touch. She booked a mover. He went to work. The mover showed up. When I tell you that she left this man, because they were renting a decent sized house. He had like a little man cave. The mover came within 2 hours, because a professional moving company, they pack you up and get you out. They moved everything. She left that man a sandwich, his gaming chair, a television set, and his PlayStation, and a sandwich on the counter with a note attached. She said she took every crumb of food out of the refrigerator and made him one sandwich. And there was a note underneath the plate explaining what was going down, that I am done, that I am tired, that you are a liar and you are a cheater, and I have had it. You don't even halfway pay bills. All you want to do is sit up in that room and talk to other women like I don't know and play PlayStation. She said they had not even had intercourse in several months. So this man came home from work to turn the key and open the door and say, hey, baby, and get an echo, bitch. Have a sandwich and a nice life. She was gone. And he knew nothing. I said, girl, how did he out? She said, girl, he called because she stayed at my place the night waiting for, I took her to the airport so she could go. I took her to the airport so she could go. She said, girl, he was crying and leaving messages and asking, please come back. And no. Well, can I come with you? No. No. She said, the time she got up the next morning, she's like, here's my new number. I called the company and changed my number this morning. And that was it. So that's how Geminis move. That is how Geminis move. Let's get this overall energy for you, Gemini. That is how Geminis move. Right. Savage. Just savage. He came home and didn't know. She said, I kissed him good morning like it was okay. Have a good day at work, baby. I won't be here when you get off. The Emperor card, right? His life is tough and so are you. Emperor card represents Aries energy. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries, possibly. But the Emperor card is about being strong. It's about being solid. It's about standing in your power and being your absolute best. And at the top of your game, the Emperor card. Because I'm Aries, and Aries, we run that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into your feminine energy, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Focus on Venus because this is a love read. We're going to ask for positive and accurate insights into the feminine energy for my Geminis for March. Spirit, what are my Geminis, what are my feminines feeling, thinking, and doing for March in the Gemini energy? What are my feminines feeling, thinking, and doing for March in this Gemini soulmate connection energy? Spirit, what are my feminines feeling, thinking, and doing for March in this Gemini soulmate connection energy? Let's see. Okay. And the overall energy for the feminine energy is the Five of Wands. Uh-oh. All right. The Five of Wands talks about battle, conflict, struggle, competition, possibly winning at all costs. The Princess of Wands, the Justice cards, and the World cards. Okay. That is definitely a feminine energy standing in her power, knowing what she wants, knowing what she deserves, period. That's that part. Let's go ahead and get into the masculine energy. I'm a little worried. Let's see. Spirit, I am asking for positive and accurate insight into the masculine energy for my Gemini soulmate connection reading for March. Spirit, what are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing for this Gemini soulmate connection energy for March? What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing For this Gemini soulmate connection reading for March, what is my masculine feeling, thinking, and doing? For this Gemini soulmate connection reading for March. Whoa. Oh, that explains it. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so there's a situation here that has come to an ending. Hold on. So the Eight of Cups is a card of walking away. However, it is also said that the Eight of Cups is kind of sort of also a card of walking on to the next thing, or because the person in the Eight of Cups is always going up or stepping up in some way, but it's a feeling of knowing that you've done and accomplished all you can do within the current situation. You have those Eight of Cups, and now it's time to move on to the Nine. And oddly enough, that's what's underneath that energy. It's a Nine of Cups. Okay? But then there's a Ten of Swords. It's not a Nine of Swords. And my cup runneth over. Okay. All righty. Hold on, let me get it dry. Okay, so in the masculine energy on the deck, we have the King of Wands. That's my fuckboy card. We have the Faith card, which would be the Hierophant card in other decks. This is a Kabbalah, Judaish-based deck, so there won't be a priest. But he acknowledges all faiths if you look closely in this particular card. So that's our Hierophant card in this deck, as represented by Cyril Marchetti in the Tarot of Dreams deck. And then we have the Lover's card, which is actually Gemini. That's actually representative of Gemini in the tarot deck, and it can talk about a divinely guided soulmate connection, or it can speak about a passionate decision or choice that needs to be made. Okay, so let's get some clarification going on here, because we have a feminine up here who's standing in her energy and standing in her power, and then we have a masculine down here who's moving in fuckboy energy. So let's see. Looking at what I have here, this could be going. No, with the Five of Wands. Let's clarify. Give me the World card in the feminine energy, please, Spirit. Give me the World card in the feminine energy, please, Spirit. And we have, oh my, oh yeah. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. We have the World card clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Tower card, and the Nine of Swords. Yes. So let's clarify this King of Wands in the masculine energy. And we have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands. And then give me the Lover's card in the masculine energy, please. Give me the Lover's card in the masculine energy, please. And we have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. Okay, so this is and then we have the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck here. Whew. Innately, let me clarify the Faith card, because Spirit just said, and I mean, I've been here, the Faith card. So this is a masculine who's basically, wow. This is a masculine who's basically saying, I'll be in a relationship with you. I might even marry you, but I'm not going to be faithful, and you would have to accept that I'm going to need to cheat in peace. The Lover's card, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Swords. This is, you're going to have to go old school like great granny and them used to do, and turn a blind eye to the fact that I'm sleeping with a woman up the street and deaconess at the church, and and I go to the liquor house and knock down a couple of them hoes every now and then. That's what this innately is saying. This is like a masculine saying, sure, if you want to get married, I love you. We can be in a relationship or we can get married, but I'm going to maintain my player ways, and you're just going to have to act like it's all good. And you're just going to be happy, have to be happy with me as I am. I'm not changing and I'm not giving up. I'm not turning in my player card for you. This is an energy that men where they throw that, oh, I'm an alpha male and we're not meant to be with one woman type of energy. This is, I just want to sleep with someone else sometimes. It doesn't mean I don't love you type of energy. But there's a feminine up here standing in her power saying no, because I deserve more. No, because I deserve better. No, because Princess of Wands, Justice card, World card, I know my worth, and I'm not going to, I'm realizing that I need to get out of this situation. That is both, this situation is mental, it's mental abuse. Whenever you are chronically and consistently cheating on someone and you are finagling them, gaslighting them, and manipulating them into feeling like this is normal behavior. All men cheat. No. Like this is the way it's supposed to be. Like this is what nature intended and stuff like that. No, because you can't compare us to what goes on in the animal world and in the animal kingdoms. Yeah, we're mammals, but we're functioning thinking. We're the highest level of functioning and thinking. We're fully reasoning and fully capable of making valid and healthy choices. Like Emmanuel the emu, let's just make healthy choices. Okay? So we have control over ourselves, our mind, body, and soul. And you can make an adequate and necessary choice to keep your clothing on when you're not with the person that you are committed to. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into your advice. Feminines, keep doing what you're doing. You know your worth. You're very strong. You're standing in your power. You deserve better. Someone will be loyal and faithful to you. It is okay to say no. And love is not everything. I know it hurts when you have to walk away from someone that you love and have possibly invested time, money, and energy into. I know it's hard to get out there and meet somebody new and go through the getting to know you process and starting over. But if you're in a situation that is stressful, because it's stressful, I'm going to tell you, it's stressful when you have someone that's stepping out on you. Because it messes with your self-esteem. It messes with your trust issues. It is indeed emotional and physical abuse. Because spiritual and physical STDs are very real. Very real. That person is bringing home energies and possibly germs to you that can be harmful physically and mentally. Okay? So stay strong, stand in your power, and get the hell out of said situation. Unless you're just okay with allowing your masculine to cheat in peace. Whereas I was not, and he could not. You will not, and we will not, and I am not. So we're not anymore. All right, down to the masculine energy. Just stop. This is nothing but narcissistic behavior. This is energy that you just can't. I mean, you just can't. You can't, nor should you. I mean, fine, but I would say some things, but I don't want to alienate anybody. You just be single. Just be single. And if you have a woman that is marriage-minded, if you have a woman that's poly and is cool with this, fine. But I'm a one-woman person. And if this feminine, or if you have a feminine that's a one I'm one woman, one person woman, you know what I'm saying? And if you have a feminine that is of that mindset, who just wants to be with someone and be loyal and faithful and honest with that person, and just wants that in exchange and that reciprocated, then go move on. Go find somebody. There's lots of people out here. But see, what most masculines want is a woman that's just for them while they're for everybody. And that's not how it should work. And when you find those women that are like, okay, you do you, I'll do me, you don't want that type of woman. You want that woman that's going to stay home and have your children and be a good mom and be a good wife. But you want to still do what you want to do. And that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. So what you need to do is be single. Or find someone that's of that poly life and accept that while you're out there doing someone else, that person is going to be out there doing someone else as well. But y'all don't like that. Masculines don't like that. So, my advice is be single. Be single and bed hop. If you want to bed hop, be single and honest and bed hop. And say, look, I don't do relationships. I can't get into a relationship with you. I can't make you any promises. I can't make you any commitments. I want to do me and do what I need to do. Right. The 3 of Pentacles and just, I'm sorry. Don't drag anybody. If you are not this feminine spouse, get out of their way. And like I said, this is gender neutral. This masculine energy could apply to a male or a female. This feminine energy could apply to a male or a female. It does not matter. We have girls that are fuck boys too. Okay. So, if you're not this feminine spouse, loyal, honest, faithful, 100% spouse, then get out of their way. Leave them alone so that the person that is for them can come in and give them what they deserve. And they don't have to go through this constant battle, struggle, and headache because it's stressful. When you don't know where, and then you could feel I'm an empath. When my ex would come home and I know that he had been out there doing those things, I could feel the energy of another individual on him, and it would cause me anxiety. I would have anxiety attacks laying in bed with him at night. It was horrible, and I would never go back to that type of energy. And when you just know, whether you have any proof, whether it's solid or concrete, or you've seen it, or you heard it, or you read it, whatever, it's still, you feel it. You feel it in your soul. You feel it in your spirit. And it's unsettling. And it's abusive. Let's go ahead and get your Journey of Love Oracle card. So I'm going to need everybody to be honest with themselves and each other when in this situation. And do the healthy thing. Do the right thing. Do the moral thing. Don't hold someone hostage in a situation that they don't really want to be in because they love you and the other option is losing you. Be honest and move on. It hurts in the first place, but trust me, when you get through it, you're better off in the second place. And the third, fourth, and fifth place. Let's get your Journey of Love Oracle. Oh, wait a minute. I missed 2 laying there. Let me reshuffle. I have to have all the cards in the deck. Hold on. They were blending in with they're sitting on top of the book. And they were just blending into the book. Oh, my scalp is itchy. Okay. Let's get your Journey of Love Oracle card. What did I just say? Knowing without knowing. Because when you know, you just know. You know? You know. Ooh, it's pretty long. Okay, well, we're going for it. All right. Knowing without knowing. All right. This oracle speaks to you out of the opening up of your higher mind, of the part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. These forces use symbols, abstract communications through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Someone speaks to you and you respond with the words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? Is it your ancient self that speaks? Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way, an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy this new sacred connection unfolding. This oracle is also confirmation that you have relationships around you now and continuing to come to you that are from times long past, karmic connections that will take you further on your journey of love. So listen to knowing without knowing. Listen to your intuition. Listen to those inner voices. Listen to that divine wisdom that's coming in to give you information and feelings that you need to be informed, knowledgeable of, and be feeling. Stand in your power, feminines. Embrace your truth, embrace the truth, and you don't need solid answer. Like Medea said, if you think your man is cheating, then they cheating. Okay, I love you, Gemini. Good luck, stand strong, and do what you need to do for you. All right, bye.